combing my hair. Well, I just took a shower, and yeah, well, whatever. I didn't even turn my light on, and I have a habit like falling asleep with my hair like all over the place. That's why when I wake up in the morning, oh my goodness, hair all over the place. So anyway, my anxiety is super bad right now. Like, I mean, my heart palpitation is really bad, and then when I took a shower, I still feel like my heart is like beating so fast. I mean, I think this is the worst that I have ever experienced ever. And then because we're all really high strung. Even me and my sister were like talking and talking, and then even she's saying, let's not talk about it anymore, it's so stressful. And then we end up talking about like hospital bills again. I mean, I think this really just happened. That's how they say anyway, emergency. It just happened totally unexpected. But I think I've been warned few days. I've been like, when I came back to Queens, then I went to the ocean, and then that time I dreamt about that was like 2 days before something happened to my brother. I was warned by my grandparents from my father's side. I had a dream that I already told you. I mean, for some of you who have been following me, listening to me, this is true story, okay? Because I told you, I'm very transparent with every one of you, okay? Whatever, I don't lie. So 2 days before something happened to my brother, I had a dream I saw my late grandparents, in Philippines we call them Lolo and Lola. So in translation is my late grandmother and my late grandfather, the parents of my late father. So in my dream, I saw a hanging bridge, and I'm falling the hanging bridge. Like both of my feet are hanging in the hanging bridge. Like I'm already falling, but the thing that stopped me from falling is my late grandfather was holding me, like really hugging me, don't want to let me go, as if like I grew up with my late grandparents. So they've been carrying me when I was like a little girl or a child. So seriously, so anyway, that's what my dream is. Like my late grandfather don't want to let me go, and then I saw my late grandmother was looking at me, and she was saying something, and I couldn't understand because I was looking at her like she's saying something to me. Like I could see her eyes, like possibly she's starting to tell me, listen, blah blah blah. So I feel like, if there are angels up in heaven, that's how I saw my late grandmother, and she's very spiritual, and she's a healer. Actually, my late grandmother is very giving, and she also is a herbalist. When I get sick, she's the only one who can heal me. She knows what to pick, what kind of herbs, lavender, minty, whatever, and then she would boil the leaves, and then she would like bathe me on it, because I used to really have this kind of sickness, or possibly that's already dark attacks ever since I was little. I would get like this allergy from the wind or hives or something, and then I don't know, it's something that unexplainable. Okay, so anyway, and back in Philippines, because I grew up in General Santos City, and Philippines has a lot of like myths of monsters and stuff like that. Oh shoot, I'm already low bat, but still 20%. Okay, we have a lot of like, there's also doctors there, but not the regular doctor in the hospital. They're herbalists. That, like, maybe you're going to call them witches or quack doctors or something, but they are the alternative medicine doctors. Okay, not acupuncture, but they use oils, They use herbs, some use garlic, some use coconut oil, some use ginger. Like I know that garlic and ginger because, but there's also like healers that they would be like massaging the chest or something because they were saying maybe it's pilai. You know how I don't know how to translate that in English, but it feels like they were saying something is misaligned, like the bones, or maybe it's like a pinched nerve or something. So my mom used to take me to me, my mom, I mean me, my sister, my brother, we all got through that, okay? Like being healed by someone, okay, like an alternative medicine or a witchy quack doctor. But seriously, oh my god, I used to hate it because she would like really like say, let me see that, like oh my god, my chest would be hurting because she would say, okay, there's something in there, like whatever. And then some would be even saying that they will know if you were attacked by a dark spirit because I don't know how these things, like I guess. And then but I know I'm familiar with the ginger because afterwards the ginger and the garlic, because afterwards they would let me keep the ginger for a week in my pocket wherever I go, or the garlic or something. So, and I would say myself, oh my god, it's ridiculous. But we but but anyway, anyone in the province would believe on it. So we all have like beliefs, but I really grew up in an environment that they're superstitious. But I know that when I came here in the States, I can't be superstitious, but then I turned spiritual, and then it's much more worse because I'm really legit. That's the thing. That's the problem with this. Because it would have been easier if I am not legit. If I am just making it up. And then with all this evolving of soulmates and twin flame, seriously? You telling me I'm crazy? Well, you wish I'm crazy, but I'm not. Okay? Well, I kind of knew that. I guess it's crazy because no one would just evolve like me and stand and say, yeah, you're my twin flame. Yeah, you're my soulmate. Everybody possibly thinking like, haha, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? Check this out. A week later, before my father died, I saw a shower of white feathers. So there's a lot, okay? Before something happened in my family, it feels like someone up above is going to. And remember when I was smelling these roses too or something like that, I knew that my grandmother or something like my guard angels is trying to tell me something. When me and Magic was like walking at the park, that was supernatural, my soul child. It's just trees around, but the smell of flowers like gardenia, roses, and jasmine is following me around. I mean, it's not the smell of my shampoo or soap or something. No, I didn't even wear perfume that time. And then I kept smelling it. And then I was looking, I'm in the middle of the woods. There's no flowers there. So I was looking, where is the rose garden? Because the smell is so strong, okay? Like I could smell, like I was just walking in the field of flowers, like jasmine, roses, lilacs. Like it smells so strong. And then, but I just said it smells like roses because it's really like that. And then I don't know, soul tribe, you wish these trolls or these non-believers, you wish I am not legit. But but what truly hurting right now is I know who my twin flame or soulmate, whatever, and then everybody just watching. And then maybe because they're toxic or something, but it would truly hurt them when they really going to realize later on, when they're going to be awakened to the fact that I'm really telling the truth. So, and even in my dreams or something like that, before something else happened, like I said, I'm here for experience, okay? And I'm really telling the truth, and I'm sorry, okay? With all the karmics that look like Gollum or Spiegel, my precious, that's how the karmics look like to me. But really, that really remind me of someone my soul tribe, the eyes, my precious. Like seriously, I even was talking to Canada and Evelyn. Evelyn is from Netherlands. Canada is from Washington, D.C. We're like, oh my God. I thank you, my beautiful soul sister. I wouldn't know what to do without you here, you know, because like I feel really lucky. I mean, this channel is insane, Spiritual Explorer 1111, but I really get lucky. I really got lucky to find my real soul sisters here in this channel. So for all the misfortunes, bad luck, and all the insanity that I went through in this spiritual journey, well, it's part of it anyway, but it's not all that, because I still think I'm very, very blessed, and I'm very lucky to find my real soul family, my real soul sisters, like, and I'm also feeling blessed, even through the pain, that I'm actually someone, you know, like with real spiritual, supernatural, mystical gifts. So no matter how much the world, the truths, the karmics going to be denying it, that saying no, 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 or going to be like, my precious, look at the ring, whatever. Well, the fact still remains that I'm telling the truth. So it's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. So you can all get a hold of my soulmate or my twin flame or something like that. And no matter how you say into the world, my precious, and with all that googly, like monster eyes. But the thing is, it's the ugliness, you know, it's the, like, I am evolved. I'm like, you know, I'm an evolved soul, so I could see beyond. And sometimes people don't understand when they're evil. I could see it. Okay, I could see it, like really face value. And sometimes I would be saying like, why is this, you know, if you're truly connecting with a twin flame or a soulmate, imagine them sleeping with that evil Gollum, Spiegel, my precious, every day. Oh my God, Soja, oh my God, like I want to laugh, but at the same time, that's evil, okay? I mean, seriously, my anxiety is really bad right now. I don't even know. But anyway, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth talking about Spiegel or Gollum, because, yeah, they can only wish I'm not legit. But no one is as legit as here, because sometimes I even be wishing I'm not legit. You know, I'm just wishing that I am lying. I'm just wishing that I'm just delusional, and just, you know, I would just wish that, you know, this is just an illusion, and I just say, I'm sorry, I was mistaken. Like, I'm sorry, you know, maybe I'm just delusional, or maybe I'm just, like, you know, feeding my head with illusion. But actually, no. Okay, because if life and death situation already happens to my family, I already get warned by my ancestors, by my relatives who have passed on. So how are you going to tell me that? Okay, I've already 1 time, 2 time, so many experience, so, and something I cannot explain. So anyway, I just feel bad. Okay, I just feel bad for those of you, or for our collective, you know, if you're in twin flame separation or soulmate separation, and then there you are catching all the negativity, all the dark attacks, and then what now? Just so you can watch your twin flame or your soulmate be running and be stuck with the snake or karmics. At the end of the day, you choose to walk your own path. This is your choice. And then at the same time, you know, your soulmate, your twin flame, cannot tell you that you're crazy because you embrace your spirituality. Do you think it's so easy to just come here and say, oh my God, I really feel drawn to this person, blah, blah, blah. And you know how crazy could that be, my soul tribe? That you have awakened first, and then you know you have past life connection with somebody, and then here in the physical you're just going to like blurt that out to someone. They're really going to tell you that you just lost it. But you know, in my case, I wish I wasn't legit, you know, but I am authentic, mystical, spiritually gifted person, and my soul is awake. That's all I can say. And no matter how much the karmic's going to be like, oh my precious, like going to be like spiteful and going to be triggering, at the end of the day, who's going to suffer? This karma is going round and round. You're triggering me. Of course, I'm going to be triggered, and then it comes back. And then what now? Afterwards, it comes back. It goes around. So we have to cut away from this pattern. Okay, we all can learn. But do you think I would be saying rest in peace or something if someone did not trigger me? Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. I mind my own business. I'm like already like having a hard time with my own life and multitasking and everything. This is the last thing I want to have, to be suffering. Oh my God, I don't even know how to explain that in Tagalog, in English or something. It's just, you know, I just feel like it's so unfair. So, you know, it doesn't make sense anymore, like be fighting with karmics or whatever, because they're fake. They're never the one. That's the thing. Even if they were stuck with your connection, your twin flame or soulmate, they're never the one. Well, you know, karmics are just like, you know, like maybe had to learn lesson, but karmic relationships are never happy. It's toxic. For a time they thought they can get along, but you know, to tell you honestly, you can never even be friends with a karmic. Okay, so I've had karmic relationships before, but I've cleared that, and so I am here, la di da di da. Okay, and then now we're all suffering, and then now everyone, I am watching, okay? Because I could see some of you evolving and also had your dark attacks. No matter what you do, it's always something, your swamp. And for goodness sake, it would have been so nice, okay, to have a twin flame and a soulmate who is a real hero and not a zero, okay? And, you know, because these karmics can only realize, they can only hold on to tight for such a time. But everyone shouldn't just be watching, because like I said, I am evolving here in a special way. So if I am lying, then fine, you know, put me in the asylum or something. But check this out, okay? I wasn't. So you can call me crazy, you can call whatever, karmic families, karmic friends, whatever, all can be talking at me. But at the end of the day, no one is stupid here. And even the karmic friends, karmic family, someone in your family will be spiritually awakened, and we will see, okay? Even your own family is going to stick up for me, because they will actually understand where I'm coming from. So you karmics, you toxic, I mean, seriously, you know, this spiritual awakening doesn't choose who it will call. You're going to be awakening to a twin flame or a soulmate journey, but it's not all that anyway, because look at my situation here. I have evolved here, I have intuition, and I could see whatever's going to come out, and that's insane. If that's lottery, then I wouldn't even be begging right now. If it's lottery, then seriously, I could drop all of this mumbo jumbo craziness and I'll just say thank you so much. But or maybe I'm going to be actually the one who's going to be humanitarian philanthropist. But I am anyway, with or without lottery. But the thing is, I did not expect these things to happen to me, and I'll be the one asking. But it's really emergency for my brother, so that's the reason why. And then I was also in between jobs, and then there was the pandemic, the inflation. So seriously, Soul Tribe, you know, in any other way, you know, this is the first time I ever have GoFundMe, because somebody told me maybe this is emergency, so this is the best thing I should do. But if any other way, I don't like asking people for money. I don't like telling people my business. But I guess now maybe it's also a lesson for me and for every one of us that emergency really happened. And I guess this is also a test for every one of us, because you know how strong our collective is, how strong our soul tribe is, because you know the karmics and all the non-believers right now are watching my soul tribe. So please help me, don't let me fail, because, and don't like let me get like attacked or whatever, because all these karmics be laughing like I'm asking money right now. Seriously, it's an emergency situation. Do you think it's going to be laughing? It's going to, you know, money is money. Even if you have money, it's not going to buy happiness. But right now I need money to pay my brother's emergency hospital bills that is skyrocketing in Makati Medical Hospital in Philippines. So, and that's actually really true, because look, my mom is still there, haven't even left his bedside. I call my mom every day. I use Boss Revolution. I'm in a calling plan. Actually, I call my mom every day, even with or without emergency. And you know, we just talk, because I don't really have anyone to talk to here. I don't, you know, I don't, I have trust issues. So I do have friends, but they busy. I talk to them sometimes, but I don't keep like banging their heads, you know. So I also respect them that way. Okay, we still have to be classy and respectful. But for I also have friends that, you know, when I was saying something, they would actually listen. Okay, so don't tell me that I don't have those in my life. I actually, you know, have good listeners and good advisors or something like that. But I don't know, so Chime. This is my anxiety is just bad right now. That's all. And I hope I'm not, you know, I hope there's no more drama after this, because this is insane. Even my sister is super high strung stress right now. So anyway, this morning, don't even be deceived. Okay, put some makeup, the dress, whatever. It's because I just, you know, think like, oh my God, do I still look like human? Because I was really feeling the the tightness in my chest, the heart palpitation, the irregular beating. So I said, okay, maybe I'll do something. And then, yeah, obviously putting makeup and taking selfies did not work. So I just had to do my thing, get out and do a little bit of, you know, editing in the website. And I'm a multitasker anyway, so there's a lot in my day that I could put myself like really busy, creativity. There's a lot of ideas, my soul child, but right now that idea need to make money. Okay, so we're not going to be put in the spot that we're just going to be running around and round and round, and then emergency happens, we don't have shit. I mean, I'm not really tied to money, but this world, this 3D, just make it hard for every one of us, because we need a place to live, we need to pay rent, we need to pay bills, we need to pay credit cards. So seriously, it's all in America. I mean, back home, if you live in your mom's house or something like that, I mean, that's rent free. But what good is that, my soul child? What life will that be? I mean, that's the reason why I came here to America, for a better income. Actually have to experience sending money back home. But it's the challenge, okay? It's very lonely. You know how many Christmas and New Year I spent alone? And back then, I'm like watching a cat, watching a dog. I spent my Christmas with a cat and a dog, okay? And I spent 2 Christmas with Magic, and possibly 3 Christmases or 2 Christmas with Toby the cat. Thanksgiving, Christmas, every holiday, my soul tribe. You know, but anyway, but it's the point. Ever since I came to America, you know, I've had toxic relationships before, but you know, let me tell you the story. Even on Christmas, even on New Year, when I knew that I was in a toxic connection, that Christmas and that New Year is still miserable. because you're not with the right person. So see, so all this karmic can even be like, they think they can fool us. No, no, you can't fool us like that, because you know the fights are really stupid though. It's because you just know something is off. That's the thing about karmic connections. Some just to settle, okay, or some felt like, yeah, we can do this, that they can arrange it or something, but they will end up like, they will end up just living like roommates. Or yeah, I've had karmic relationship like that, my soul tribe. We live in different bedrooms, okay, like in the society or in the community, you know, you're going to tell the world you're together, but actually you live in separate rooms, and you know, do what normal couples do, but the feeling is not there. So you know, I wish we can just settle like that. But the crazy thing here in the spiritual journey is like, this makes us really, force us to believe not to settle, because it opens our eyes to the connection of twin flame and soulmate. So after the universe going to awaken you with that soul connection, twin flame, soulmate, you'll never you'll never look at others again the way you used to look at them before. Like, you can just go around, date around, and settle. See, real awakened souls, divine feminine, divine masculine, you would rather be in solitary, in solitude, or in isolation, or in celibacy, rather than be sleeping and bouncing and be like clingy and needy to someone you know who is not your soulmate or who is not your twin flame. See, that's the difference there. Okay, in my case, I'm 11 years celibate, even if I'm a former bad girl, wild girl in Las Vegas. Okay, party girl, actually. Been there and done that. Okay, but see, like I said, the spirituality do not choose who they going to call. But I guess they would really like observe you, okay? If you are really serious about this change of lifestyle, how are you going to, like, you know, I guess your perspective, your mind, like how serious are you with your purification or detoxification? Because few years before I went to New York and moved here in NYC. Sorry, it's kind of dark here, okay? I already was swimming and just by myself, okay? Well, it's an upscale location in Summerlin. It was called Coronado Condominium, right next to Red Rock Canyon, okay? But it was like a community for older folks. So when they're swimming, I'm just like right there, like, oh my god, it was quite boring, my socha. But anyway, it was quiet, no one bothers me. So that's the reason why, like I said, oh my goodness, okay, this is like meditation. But and then back then I didn't know about spirituality, I didn't know about tarot reading, I didn't know about twin flame soulmate. So that's the time when I actually, like, I was swimming, I was floating in the pool, and then I was looking at the skies and I said, okay, universe, let's do this. I said, let me find my soulmate, because that time I didn't know about twin flame. Okay, I just said, okay, because I'm so sick of this I didn't even know about karmic, I didn't even know that kind of word, okay? But I just said, I'm so sick of this toxic relationship, okay? Because none of my relationship, I felt like, even if they like me so much to the point of possessive, controlling, that's how my relationship is, my soul tribe. Even when I date a person, one time, two time, they end up like stalking me and oh my god, getting crazy. My soul tribe is so scary. So now I said I'm going to take a break. I don't like this toxic connection, and so That's what happened. Before I know it, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, and then I said, okay, I'm moving to NYC. So fast forward, I am here. So all these non-believers, you all going to like be like, you know, you'll be surprised, because I wish I'm lying, okay? I wish I'm not legit, but my confidence here, because I'm actually legit. So if you're with my soulmate, or if you're with my twin flame, it's just a matter of time, because whoever is that person, even if they're going to get stuck there pretty soon, if I'm awakened here and I'm developing mystical, supernatural abilities, it's just a matter of time. They're going to see what I see. And then I see these karmics, some of them really look like Golem or Spiegel. My precious. Oh my God, seriously? You're going to replace me with that? Oh, come on now. When you actually can see later on that I'm telling the truth, you'll even wish you're not with your karmic, okay? Because you'll see the real picture there, like you know, like the evilness, the like you know, so tribe, you know, this you know, some people, we all can only learn, okay? Evil is, you know, me, because I have platform, I can be vocal here, but some people really send bad energy, like intentions. So I really believe in that. Oh my goodness. But this bad energy, it goes around, okay? You think I'm suffering, you can be all laughing and celebrating right now. Wow, watch, okay? Because this is the bad thing that we don't want to happen. But I wish I wasn't triggered. But if I wasn't, you know, I'm not even going to be triggered if I wasn't, if there's nobody who's going to trigger me. So see, that's the problem here, my soul tribe, okay? Because, you know, your twin flame or your soulmate, no matter how much they're going to get stuck, one of these days, if I have evolved, if I have awakened here beyond my control, they're going to be zapped, just like that, okay? They're going to see the real picture here. And then all these karmics be like snakes, and then all be controlling, manipulating, or even if, like, you know, even if it's your twin flame or soulmate who's been controlling and manipulating, that's going to change. Why are we even talking about transformation? Who cares, my soul tribe? Like right now, we just want to be happy. So it's not our fault, really, if, you know, we embrace this path and then we believe in the soulmate journey, because it actually happens, okay? Because once you awaken, you'll never can stomach connecting with anyone again if you knew that there's no connection there. There's no soul connection. There's no, you should know, my soul tribe, because see, I would be so honest and I say there's nothing there. Like, you know, we are better off like friends or something. Or sometimes if relationship don't work, and then just be thankful they didn't work, because that's not actually for you. So anyway, it's kind of dark in here, so tribe. Thank you. Oh my God. You know, we're already too dark, because I just need, I'm being transparent here with this spiritual journey. So please, let's all be respectful here, because I'm actually going through a lot. So anyway, soul tribe, whoever can see this, is very dark right here. I am going now. So, you know, I just really want to share that before like something happened to my brother. I actually been warned by my late grandparents. So it's really like this journey, no matter how much others going to be saying it's not real, and we're just like losing it, it's actually real. One day you're going to awaken and then meet someone, and that's actually your soulmate, okay, or your twin flame. So that's why we are here. I didn't even know about twin flame or soulmate or spiritual awakening or spiritual journey. I mean, seriously, I just knew about that, and how much more intuition. So okay, we cannot see each other here. I'm kind of like really like a shadow now speaking here. And another thing too, before my awakening, I was being haunted by a shadow. And then I went back to God or Jesus, or I prayed, and then the shadows never found me again. So that's the reason why, like I said, maybe, you know. Okay, I am going now, my soul tribe. Sorry, it's so dark in here. Thank you. I'm actually like having bad anxiety. And you know, as you'll know, when I used to have like do this before too, like just go live or something, because you know, just so I could trick my anxiety that I'm doing something. So you have a good night, my soul tribe. Thank you so much for understanding. Have